Welcome to the always magic, never boring Erste FC Union Berlin highlights show, brought to you live from the Stadion an der Alten Försterei. Almost. Oh, but you'll have to excuse me, I'm a little tired from the weekend. Fortunately, like all the kids in the stadium on Sunday, I do have this letter of apology. That all right, boss? It is signed by Ritter Keuler. I'll take it, thanks. First up, let's cast our minds back to the men's second game of the season, and who wouldn't relish a trip to the mythical home of Borussia Dortmund? Maestro? If we were there in the hope that something different might happen this time, contradicting the advice of Albert Einstein, they were instead given a lesson on the second law of thermodynamics by Sir Hugo Rassi: entropy. Everything in the universe is doomed to chaos and decay. Since the darkest days of, thank pasta, has someone seemed to hold such a grudge against Union. That's 8 in 8 he's scored against us now. I mean, Freddie did his best. They all did. 3-0 seemed a little flattering for the hosts, and had this chance from Andrej Ilic, who came to the party in his best Terry Butcher costume, gone a few inches to the left. Or had Gregor Körbel's reflexes been not quite so sharp, things could have turned out very differently. We're still to win there though, still. The 4,000 travelling fans, they were magnificent. But that led the men's team straight into the friendly against Altglinica in what will always be known as the Torsten Matuszka derby. Well, the result, 1-1 against a side who were never going to give anything less than their all, was fine. It was a beautiful summer's evening in a stadium with a roof that used to belong to us. Stefan Baumgart used it to pitch time for more of his squad, and for Ola Kooling, Tim Blaszczak, Meki Gray, Olufemi Adesiyan, Gennaro Meves and Leon Prosher a chance to shine. And didn't it start well as Tim Skarka slipped Marin Ljubicic through on goal with barely a minute played.
Nach 20 Sekunden in Rot und Weiß mit diesem Ballbesitz. Skarke auf Ljubicic und der Knips direkt. Das ging ein bisschen schnell für das Team aus der Regionalliga.
Talking of friendlies, the women travelled for their first ever game on English soil when they played Aston Villa at Walsall's Bescot Stadium, a place where anything goes. Yeah, dancing, music and singing. An opportunity enjoyed by the 9 travelling fans, and on a weekend where they had competition from both Dortmund and the Dragon Boat racing, this was one of the performances of the year, as Otis Redding once sung, though possibly not about a trip to Walsall, respect. The game was hard fought, the people were great, and it was only just the warm-up they needed, even if the only goal was scored by former England striker Rachel Daly. Still, we had our chances.
Aber auch Union Berlin hatte seine Chancen. 18. Minute, ein erster guter Abschluss jetzt von den Eisernen Ladies durch Jenny Hipp. Dann die 25. Minute. Wieder geht's über einen schnellen Angriff. Naika Reisner in der Mitte mit der Möglichkeit, hatte da noch eine Gegenspielerin bei sich. Deswegen war das gar nicht so so leicht. Die Flanke, die kam von Anna Weiß hier von außen in die Mitte und dann Naika Reisner. Ecke brachte nichts ein. Der Ball war ja noch abgefälscht. Stattdessen ging es wieder in die andere Richtung. 34. Minute. Kopfball Nele Bauereisen nach dem Einwurf.
Then finally on Sunday, over 11,000 people came here for our first ever game in the Frauen-Bundesliga. It was a world away from games like Eintracht Leipzig when we were 8-0 up at half-time in the Fritzi and it started snowing in April. So with history beckoning, 300 corners taken, and Anna Weiss and Nika Reisner wreaking havoc on the flanks, it seemed only right that it would be Captain Fantastic herself, Lisa Heiseler, who would score Union's first top-flight goal for a club she's been at since she was 13.
Lisa Heiseler. Und die macht ihn. Das 1:0 für den ersten FC Union Berlin. Lisa Heiseler vor der Partie als Unionsspielerin des Jahres geehrt worden. Ja, und sie macht nahtlos so weiter, wie sie in der letzten Saison aufgehört hatte.
What a moment. One that nestles her neatly in the list of the world's greatest women, somewhere between Cleopatra, Marie Curie and Alice Coltrane. The 1-1 draw felt cruel after a fantastic performance. Just check out Anna Ayling here. And if you think we were proud, what about our old friend Dina?
First of all, I'm proud of every Berlin girl who played on the pitch today.
But before we go, a quick word for a side who have lit up the hearts of the German fans through their vision, joy, their expression of love for the beautiful game, the true inheritors of, yeah. It's Germany's under-21s who played against Albania under the captaincy of none other than our own Alyosha Kemline. Congrats to him, also to Tom Reuter and of course to Elia Zanzar, who marked his debut with a goal almost as quick as Marin's against Altglinica. And that's that for now. We'll be back in 2 weeks for more of this, and hopefully the highlights of wins against Hoffenheim and Eintracht and Essen and Jena. In the meantime, this one's for the Berlin girls. Hit it.